Britney Spears banned from the Four Seasons in Los Angeles due to her bizarre behavior and walking around the pool topless. The staff and everybody had had enough.
If Britney Jean Spears went topless in front of me, I would have no choice but to thank her.
Britney Spears got into a really nasty fight with her manager. She's mad that he's gone behind her back to sell off a new album under her name without her knowledge. It seems like in retaliation, we've gotten some bad news on Britney and reports that her behavior is getting her banned from her favorite spots. To top it off, we have updates from Sam Asghari because he's asking for more money. Now it makes sense why he didn't show up to his divorce proceedings. He's trying to figure out a way to scheme more cash from his ex-wife. So let's get into it. It's been a minute since we've had a Britney Spears update, and I wish I had better news because while Britney is out here living her best life, she's pissing some people off. I think the last time we talked about Britney, there was this secret album being created against her will. Well, now there are headlines that she is banned from the Four Seasons in LA because she's making people uncomfortable. To be honest, I don't know where these stories come from because we don't see like videos of Britney acting out at the Four Seasons pool, but we do get these random articles that make her look bad. I mean, they write Britney Spears has allegedly been banned from the Four Seasons in LA after guests complained about her bizarre behavior and stripping off by the pool. 3 sources exclusively confirmed to the US Sun that staff at the Westlake Village Resort have been driven crazy by Britney's antics for the past year. Now, we do know that Britney has been at this specific location a few different times because we've seen her post pictures in the hotel rooms. Britney was a longtime guest at the family-friendly hotel, which is just minutes away from her mansion in Thousand Oaks. You guys may remember that she posts a lot of topless pictures, but I feel like one of the first times she did was a photo she had taken staying at this hotel. Britney even spent her wedding night at the Four Seasons with her best friend and her ex-husband Sam Asghari, which I wonder what he's been up to because I know that he goes to this gym like down the street and I don't know what else he does. But Insider said that she's a big fan of using the spa, the beauty retreat, indoor pool, massages, so she makes herself right at home. And she's Britney Spears. She should be able to go and do what she wants, but there are some rules to follow. And while I understand there are some like nude resorts out there, I don't think the Four Seasons is one of them. This report writes, it appears the singer is currently not welcome on the premise after leaving staff no choice but to temporarily ban her. Britney has been going to the Four Seasons for years, but she's causing a headache for staff, one insider said. They continue, staff have talked about it throughout the whole hotel, and it's really unfortunate, but she's not allowed there at the moment. Certainly not the spa. Britney might be an A-list celebrity, but she can't run around doing whatever she wants at the Four Seasons. This resort sees a lot of high-profile guests and rich guests checking in who spend thousands of dollars there, whether it be for a business trip or leisure, and they don't want to be made to feel awkward. Britney's rep has responded saying that this is fake news. It is not true. She's not banned from the resort, but it's weird that they would publish this and then other people would carry the story because, like they said, there are 3 witnesses or 3 insiders who came and told the press. So who are these people?
Oops, Britney went topless again. Allegedly. So Britney Spears is in some hot water. She is reportedly banned from LA's Four Seasons Hotel after like some guests at the hotel were uncomfortable with her being topless. Into which I say those ungrateful guests. If Britney Jean Spears went topless in front of me, I would have no choice but to thank her.
Now, while I'd like to believe Britney's representative that she has not been banned, there is some history here. Britney had issues staying at the Four Seasons in Beverly Hills in the past. In March 2008, it was reported that she was stopped from visiting the hotel after complaints from high-paying guests and staff. A legal notice of trespass was even drawn up to enlist police assistance to try and keep her away from the hotel, according to reports at the time. So literally, they had a notice up And they had police assistance to keep little old Britney Spears, I think she was like 27 at this point, away from the resort. Though keep in mind the past like 3 years up until that point, or maybe even longer, the press was tearing her apart. So it was hard to be Britney. I mean, a lot of people made fun of her. They didn't take her that seriously. Nowadays, we like respect everything she's done, and it's influenced a lot of people. Nonetheless, back then, no one ever respected her, and she definitely got the worst of the bullying and the hate in the Y2K time. But she allegedly went to great lengths to regain access, at one point refusing to move her car from the hotel's drive-in lane unless she was granted access to the hotel. So she fought back. Britney definitely pulled a few of the "do you know who I am" card, "I pay so much money here" card. So she tried to get her way in there, and she actually had problems like in 2007 as well. And we have a clip.
Yeah, I'm telling you, you're not authorized to come in.
What?
You're not authorized to come in here. She's Britney Spears, damn it. She can come in.
We're here to go to the
He's used-
restaurant.
They're gonna go to the restaurant. It's Britney. She's in a different car. Let her in.
Hello?
Push that button again.
Is your Britney Spears, man?
You're not allowed to come in here.
Oh, she's not allowed to come right here? Hello?
Go to the restaurant at least?
I can't believe they won't let you in, Britney. Just turn around. Just turn around. Make a U-turn.
This hotel's old anyway.
Yeah, I just can't believe it.
That's so sad. Britney just seems so innocent, and I imagine if you were to like look at the entire like scenery, it was probably like pops every corner, every inch. Like this was the time where she couldn't even drive around properly because these people were surrounding her, speaking for her. It probably was a really awkward time, and I'm sure the resort didn't want to like let her in because of all that attention, despite it probably being one of the only safe places she can go because there is a gate. As far as the recent allegations, this person writes, "Notice there's no pic, not even a blurred security video, nothing of Britney shirtless or demanding in this resort." One person wrote, "If Britney Spears went topless in front of me, I would thank her." Another person added, "She is living, leave her alone." This person writes, "Sounds like gaslighting to make her sound crazy. Since when do people care about topless women? I thought they were liberal out there." This person makes a great point. Y'all always point out this bad stuff about Britney, but there is never any evidence. This is all lies to keep that disgusting conservatorship going. Lies, lies, lies. Honestly, everyone has a point there, and I agree. And here's my 2 cents, like my theory. I can't really like, back it up. So this is like a Sloan conspiracy. She got out of the conservatorship. She was put into a temporary care plan. These can last for however long someone decides. She's put into this care plan. Jody Montgomery, as far as I know, the same conservator she had after her father was removed for harming her son, she's still leading that care plan. And as soon as the conservatorship was ended and she was put into the temporary care plan, all the documents were sealed. So we didn't get to see what this care plan included, and it could be a lot of the same restrictions. While I do understand she's been, out way more than she's ever been before, so it must be better. There could still be someone controlling her there, and maybe they want to put these little like bombs in the media to make her look bad and present it to the judge and make their case that she needs this temporary plan for longer than she does. But Britney has denounced the claims that she made anyone at that hotel uncomfortable. Britney posted a clip on her private Instagram page, and she wrote, "Awkward silence. I love making people feel uncomfortable. Here's to gold." Britney was stepping back and forth in this video while smiling and posing for the camera. The post seemed to be in response to an exclusive from the US Sun, where a source claimed that Britney made other hotel guests uncomfortable with her nudity. On online forums, people are being ruthless. I mean, some people are saying that, in Britney's book, she admitted that she liked being the center of attention. And some believe that maybe she is participating in like taking her top off and making people uncomfortable because she wants to be that center of attention in those moments, and she loves the attention, and sometimes maybe that attention is negative. I mean, she got so much negative attention for so long. I'm not saying I believe this theory, but this person wrote, "She's obviously not well. She's addicted to chaos and loves attention." Okay. She contradicts herself so much in things she says. This won't end well. Oh my God, who is this? This person does not sound Can't believe she can find happiness nor purpose in anything else other than erratic dancing. Okay, this person's definitely like a hater. Like, move on. Next. Well, as I mentioned to you guys earlier, we spoke in a previous video about this album that was secretly created. Well, Kate Hudson is another person in Britney's life, her manager, who we've spoken about before. Actually, I had a friend I went to dinner with, and he's like older, you know, he's an agent for a few different celebrities. And he was like, "Oh, I saw your Cade video." And I was like, "Wait, what?" Yeah, like, he never watches my stuff. And he was like, "You are spot on, but like he's even way worse." And yeah, it's like kind of validating sometimes you make a video and then someone in the industry is like, "Hey, like, you were spot on." Well, according to a blind item, Britney Spears had a major fight with her manager Kate Hudson about the new album allegations. Now, I don't know if this is true, but if she feels upset and deceived by him, then she should probably fire him.
The permanent A-list singer and her manager had another huge fight. This one was about the new music, which she doesn't want. Apparently, the fight was epic. And this is allegedly Britney Spears.
Over the fact that he promised her record label, RCA, that she was ready to hop back in the studio and record that 10th studio album, which would make it the final album that she'd be contractually obligated to do. But the problem is, Britney did not sign that contract. Her father did, back during the conservatorship sometime between 2012 and 2013, which you would assume would have been abolished with the conservatorship termination in late 2021. But apparently not. And in a new blind item, RCA wants their money. Whether that comes from recording this new album or from Britney's own bank account. The blind item reads, the permanent A-list singer is going to have to spend a great deal of her remaining fortune to get out of her record deal. It was on hold for years, but now the label wants a record or money. I'm no legal expert, but can they even hold her to this contract, knowing it wasn't signed by her?
Just tell me why I believe that this had happened, and almost like this banning story, like at the resort, was like planted by Kate. I'm not gonna, these are like conspiracies allegedly. I just feel like they rebuttal against her, and we don't know who her business manager is, so not me acting like, oh, she should fire him. I don't know if she has that right to. Well, of course, her nasty ex-husband, Sam Asghari, wants to be compensated properly after his divorce drama with Britney. Sam Asghari appears to be living his best life since his split from Britney. On January 8th, he posed for the red carpet at the Young Hollywood and Breakout Stars event in LA. 3 days later, The Sun reported he name-dropped Spears to score a photo with Brad Pitt. Britney isn't exactly thrilled that Sam is using his connection to her to secure his invites to events. She feels that Sam is playing the Mr. Britney Spears card for everything it's worth, and she finds it kind of pathetic. As she should. I mean, you must admit there's something very cringe about that behavior. It's kind of like he's been waiting for this moment his entire relationship.
As for the status of their divorce, it's reportedly been especially hard on Britney as they clash over the details. The former trainer filed for divorce from Britney back in August of 2023 after 14 months of marriage. A marriage that was secured by an ironclad prenup. Excellent advice, Octavia. But now sources claim that Scammy Boy wants more. Sam feels he should be compensated properly for everything he went through with Britney, referring to the erratic behavior and mood swings that he experienced while being married to her. The exact amount he wants is being kept confidential, but he's not happy with what Britney and her team have proposed. And according to a second source, he's apparently going after everything under the sun. How much you want to bet he is the one planting these stories?
Well, they did have a prenuptial agreement, even though I feel like it shouldn't count because they weren't even married a year. A source told us in July 2022 that Sam would get $1 million for every 2 years of his marriage to Britney. But as I said, they haven't even been married for 2 years. So is he going to try to get like a percentage of that million? I mean, Britney has been paying for his apartment rental after their split. Britney is in no mood to be pushed around or rushed into signing over a huge check to Sam. She isn't budging when it comes to the terms of their prenup. She wants to stick to the letter of paperwork and feels that that's all he's entitled to. Period. And I wouldn't doubt if that's exactly how she feels. I mean, her father paid himself $6 million a year as her conservator. $30 million in total. I'm sure it's even more than that. So she's just really resentful over people just trying to drain her bank account. I mean, Kevin Federline got $1.3 million and receives $40,000 a month. So these people are like employed under just Britney's name, not doing anything and cashing in. But now Sam feels like he's entitled to more than he agreed to initially. Sam isn't hurting over cash, but he's willing to dig in and fight for the extra money he feels he deserves. deserves. What? Oh, supposedly he claims that she was emotionally abusive and cruel towards Sam, often taking her stress out on him. Okay, well, that's part of her relationship. She also went through like actual hell. Where were you when you were dating her for 5 years and she was in the conservatorship? An insider said that she also blamed Sam for their May 2022 miscarriage, telling him that she lost the baby because he is never at home. Why would your husband never be at home? That's a little fishy.
The former husband of the singer is already using photos taken with this A+/A-list actor for his business, even though the actor had no idea who the ex was.
As far as dating, Sam claims he's not rushing into anything new anytime soon. He's, of course, let's say it all together, focusing on his career. Okay, man. And supposedly Britney has been flirty, going on vacation, doing her own thing, so good for her. The same day that Sam Asghari's article came out that he's asking for more money, this trash article came out with the headline, Britney Spears dances and plays with her dog while going on bizarre rant about salt, after Netflix announces they will stream her film Crossroads. Which, round of applause for Netflix for getting Crossroads. It's about time. Here's Britney's caption. When people say we honestly don't give a crap, I'm like, why are you telling me? You think I give a flying F? Cause the pick me cards are in the kitchen and this B word chooses salt. I love you all. Okay. There's honestly so many different kinds of salt, y'all. The other day I tried pink salt and it was really sweet. I absolutely hated it. It came from Maui. I'm not sure if they sell that exact one in California. It translates to what makes it better. Okay. Well, I don't hear an effing thing with salt. There are also some moments in this video with her dog and her on the ground and flinging her legs around, and she's just rolling around, living her best life. But I also do wonder about that temporary care plan that she's under. What medications are they requiring her to take? Like, I just wish we had more information into the legal part of it all. But I want to hear what you guys think in the comments below, and I'll see you in a new video soon. Bye, guys.